Democratic Republic of Congo, which has recently reinstated the death penalty after more than a 2-decade-long moratorium. Justice Ministry officials say the decision was made as authorities struggled to curb violence and militant attacks. To provide more perspective on the issue, Zihindula Mulegwa, an attorney and former spokesperson for President Joseph Kabila, spoke to VOA's Paul Ndiho.
Unfortunately, there's no good news coming out of Congo right now. There seems to be a lot of confusion. The government has brought back the death penalty, which is a tragedy for the country. It's setting us back years. President Kabila abolished the death penalty in 2003, but the new government has decided to bring back the death penalty. The second big issue in the news in the Congo is the harassment of the twin sister of President Kabila, Miss Janet Kabila, who is the president of the Laurent Desire Kabila Foundation.
There are some allegations of corruption and stuff, and therefore that she's not immune from being prosecuted by the state. Your response to that?
My response to this is nothing to do with corruption, and she's not corrupt because she has no power.
But there are people who say that despite her not being in office or any political office, she still wields a lot of power. The fact that she's directly connected to the former president, they have resources at their disposal. They're also trying to do things that maybe the current government doesn't like. That's why they're coming after them.
With the current government right now, there is harassment of the population. They are arresting everybody that they suspect of being in collusion with the M23. They are arresting every human being that did nothing. Without any investigation, people are being put in jail. So they're in trouble. And so they are looking for some form of destruction. There is a resurgence of this M23 current regime. So, they have to find a way to distract people.
You talked about the resurgence of M23. What could be the reason behind this resurgence? We've seen them take new sorts of territory.
Many people so many times try to show that the Rwandan army, which is actually fighting in Congo, is invincible. This is not true. We have an army right now that is competent enough, but is not taken care of. They got their hands tied. The level of corruption, money that is meant to be sent to soldiers is not getting to them. So the big problem here is that the army, the M23 has nobody in front of them.
Rwanda has categorically denied those allegations that they don't have any troops fighting in the DRC. And maybe perhaps you should look inward and talk about how the soldiers there really don't have much to look up to. They are not taken care of by the state.
Rwanda can deny all they want, but we have reports from the UN experts and independent sources to show that Rwanda is very busy fighting in the Democratic Republic of Congo. And it's a tragedy to see today what is happening in the Congo. There's more than 500,000 people right now displaced only near the city of Goma. So that's a tragedy, and that should be a priority for this government.
And that was Zihindula Mulegwa, spokesperson for former DRC President Joseph Kabila.